streaming is doing something. I'm just making sure it's gonna stream again. Yeah, no, I don't know where I am in this stream. So this presentation, I did some of it when I was in Reno, Nevada, with about 120 multimillionaires in real estate. So I'm gonna share bits and pieces of it. And it's talking about the money frequency. It's talking about what's between you and the money. A lot of people are working, a lot of people are pushing, a lot of people are attempting to get this money frequency. And there's something between them. There's what I call the ghosts. And I call it, what are the ghosts standing between you and where you want to become? And people have issues of money. Everybody wants it. Nobody wants to talk about it, including family. You notice a lot of time, even in my own family, when we talk about money, it gets a little stressful. It's not an easy conversation. People don't want to talk about it. You know, if you owe somebody some money, like how does it feel when you're with them and they haven't paid you yet? You know, it's an interesting thing. And even though it could be not a lot of money, but it causes this thing. Now, there's a whole other side of it, is that many business owners don't move towards where the money's at, and they don't know where to start to change their lives. They don't think that they have what it takes, and they just don't move into what I call this action, because if you don't move into action towards where the money is, towards where your service is needed, nothing happens. And people make excuses. I don't have time. I don't have the resources. I don't have the network. I don't know who to talk to. Maybe someday this will work. Maybe this could work for me. Maybe not. There's just excuses. They're just excuses. And I think somebody said, you get, I think you said it, right? Noel, just the other day, no more excuses or something. You gotta stop with the excuses. You gotta stop with the excuses, and you gotta start watching yourself. These excuses are false beliefs. They're false. Saying you don't have a
There's
network.
either reason or result. The reason, people all have reasons, but they don't have results.
No, but we're talking about the action. Talking about
Yeah.
the action.
Only action gives results.
That's right.
Action removes the doubt the theory cannot solve.
We're talking about this action. You gotta take the action. If you don't take the action, nothing. And I'm gonna show you a couple of diagrams how this explains it in a different way. I think there's a few slides. Now, here's the cost. Here's the cost of the opportunity. Check this out. And we get in red. Let's say the goal is $100,000 per month. You see, I believe in this country, it's very easy to make $100,000 per year. If you have any kind of degree, and if you're not making $100,000 per year, well, you definitely need some mentorship and coaching. But let's talk about, that's the goal, 100,000 per month, not per year, per month. Yes, you got that right. Okay. But let's say currently you're making $30,000 per month. See, I did these numbers because most of the VPs, CEOs, managers, they're somewhere $30,000 to $50,000 per month. That's why I did this. I said, okay, how can we get to that? How can we go from here to how can you go from here in the 30s to 100? Okay, so what's this opportunity? What's this delta? Right? What's this delta? Right? So this is the delta. Right? 100 minus 30. It's easy.
Yeah.
70, right? But that's just per month. That's the opportunity, right? That's how much there is. That's how big it is in 1 month. In 1 month. If you do that by 12 months, it's $840,000. Right?
Yeah.
Inching up on $1 million. So that is the opportunity. And all it takes is an upgrade in thinking, an upgrade in your business, an upgrade in your product, an upgrade in your company, an upgrade in, but it starts with the mindset. To take you there, there is a place. That's the opportunity that's lost. And it's up to you to make that jump. Now, why is it not happening? Why is it not happening? Why are we stuck? It's all about information. It's all about the missing knowledge and acting on the knowledge that we have. Okay.
Yep.
So school gave us, school gave us knowledge. It gave us degrees. It gave us certificates. It gave us education. It gave us a whole bunch of books, right?
Yeah.
But we are programmed with a different program from when we were kids. So you can go to school and you can see this is the mind, and you can get an education. You can get mathematics, science, biology. You start learning stuff, but it doesn't mean you know how to make money. It doesn't mean you're going to earn more.
Are you drawing something?
Yeah, on the iPad.
Yeah, but it doesn't show up on mine.
It shows up for me. It shows up for mine.
Generally, it shows up. Generally, it shows up.
Yeah. Do you see a picture though on the screen?
Yeah, I see. You maybe use a different marker or something, or a different color.
We can try green. So how about now?
Now I can, yes. I
Okay,
see.
so you have difficulty with the color red. I think you have difficulty with the color red.
Yeah, the color.
I was drawing in red. Apologies.
Got it. No problem.
That's okay. So if you think about it, college, universities, and school, they're great. You need to have that. We need to go to school. We need to get this information. I'm not saying anything about that. But
Yeah.
we have to act on what we know. And we frequently do not do what we already know. So we have what's called superior knowledge, inferior results, which causes all kind of confusion. But we all want new results. We all want new results. We want better results. We want to go to where nobody's ever gone before. We want to go more. We want to go from 30 to 50 to 70 to 100 to $1 billion. You know, you're working with a lady that wants to go to $1 billion business. Okay. So we want to go more. And the number one thing that I want you to keep out of this picture is that this here, the new paradigm. It's kind of messed up with the way it is on the screen, but we need to build a new paradigm. Now, how do you build a new paradigm? How do you build a new paradigm? Because your paradigm is set. Okay. Let's go to the paradigm picture. Let's go to the paradigm picture. This is a good picture. All right. This is a good picture. So here I'm going to put specifically for you, 1 billion, because you're working with a lady that wants 1 billion.
Yeah.
Some people are still working here just to get their first 1 million. Some are working on their $3 million plan. Some are working on their $10 million plan. Some are working on their $50 million plan, depending where you are. And now I'm not talking debt. I'm talking about profits. I'm talking about nest egg. I'm talking about passive income. I'm talking about like what I call, when I did this presentation, Freedom Day.
Yeah.
What would it take for you to have this Freedom Day? Where you are right now, and you could be anywhere on this line, and where do you want to go? Okay. You have to have a clear picture. Right away in lesson 1 and lesson 2 in thinking into results. In lesson 1, we could do what we call the worthy goal. And lesson 2, the knowing doing gap, which is what I'm talking about. Knowing doing gap.
Yeah.
We know what to do, we don't do it.
Yep.
Trust me, I have that problem too. I'm not, we all have it. We know what to do, we don't do it. Now, if you've never seen the mind, this is a quick picture of the mind. But basically, this is Truman Fleet back in 1934. He said, look, let's have a simple picture of the mind. And he said, this is the mind. Now, this is not really like that, but he said, we need a picture. We think pictures, right? But some people start calling it hyper mind, conscious mind, universal mind, superconscious mind, subconscious mind. So he said, you know what, let's just keep it simple. Okay, we're going to have 2 sections. Conscious mind,
Subconscious.
and subconscious mind. The conscious mind is where the books are. I want to go back to this picture. This is the conscious mind, where the information comes in. This is the conscious mind, okay? That's all I want you to know for now.
Yep.
And the bottom part is subconscious mind. Now, the key here that I want you to know that the subconscious mind is what gives the body the vibration it needs to move into action, okay? And this subconscious mind has 98% control of what happens.
Yep.
So most people, Dr. Tangela and Noel, are just getting information and putting it in here. They go to the courses, they go to seminars, they buy the books, they even get a coach that doesn't know what they're doing, and they just put information in their head. And they wonder about why my results are not changing. What we have to do is what I said earlier. We have to change this paradigm that we're in. You have a paradigm, you have a program where your set point is, and that set point is your income set point,
Yeah.
your feeling set point, your health set point, your wealth set point. You have, it's like the thermostat at home. I don't know what your thermostat is set at, but mine today is set at 70 degrees. You have a thermostat that you're set at in terms of money.
Yeah.
But for you to have different results, you need a different thermostat. We need to change this setting. How do you change the setting? That's the key. This information is needed for you to know, think about intellectually and know how to act. But really, what you need to do is you need to change the paradigm. And that's what this material does. That's the key to it. Changing your paradigm. And then you start moving from, you start moving from one level to another level, to another level, to another level. And what are these levels? I don't know. Health, wealth, happiness. You start moving up. You start moving up, baby. You start moving up the food chain. You start doing more things in the world. You start doing bigger, better things.
Yeah.
Whatever it is for you, you start moving up. But you have to change your paradigm. People would change a little bit, and then they go back. Because they haven't changed their paradigm. That's
Yeah.
what you probably heard many people win the lotto ticket. And then in 2-3 years later, they lose all the money. That's why there's a lot of athletes that they make so much money, but then they lose it because they come from nothing. Suddenly they have few millions. And guess what? 2-3 years later, boom, they go back. Because they haven't changed their paradigm. So you got to learn to change your paradigm. Now, how do you do this thing? Well, you got to come to the class. You got to study. The way you change your paradigm is you study. Repetition. If I learned something from Bob Proctor, it's repetition. The number one key thing. You have to repeat it again and again and again and again and again and again and again. You got to keep telling yourself what you want. You got to keep acting on it. You got to keep acting on it until it becomes totally embedded. Most people are operating from this kind of framework where they keep getting the same results. They think of what they got the results, and they're going in circles. That's why it feels like, Groundhog Day. Every day is Groundhog Day. We teach you how to think from a new set of results, not from your current results, because your current results is not what you want. You want the new results. So what is this about? Well, you got to think of your freedom day. You got to think of that new goal that you want. What's this new goal that you want? And you got to get the new goal embedded into your subconscious. You got to think about it. You got to decide. You got to make it part of you in every way. How you act, how you feel. This subconscious mind, it might as well be called the feeling mind. Because it works based on feeling. It acts based on feeling. We're always going away from pain and towards pleasure. So how does it feel to have 100K a month? How does it feel to have $10 million? How does it feel to have a business with whatever, 100 apartment building? How does it feel to have all these fancy cars that you want to have, you know? An interesting car, but you know what I mean. How does it feel to have the relationship that you want, the business that you want? You want to get an image and you want to get into the feeling of the image. If you don't get into the feeling of the image, it's not going to motivate you to take the action that you need. So now we live in this cause and effect universe. We take action, we get a reaction. No action, no reaction. You got to take the action. Whatever you push out comes back. So you get into the feeling of what you want. This tells your body what to do. You express it into action, and the universe gives you back some results. Now, most people are always looking at their results, and they think of their results. They get that to their subconscious mind. The body does the same thing. You have to disconnect a little bit from your results and think of what you want. You want from the new results, that $10 million, that business that's running, that relationship that you want. You don't want to be thinking from your current results because otherwise you're stuck. That's the meaning of stuck. And you can't do that by yourself because you cannot see your own blind spots. That's just the way it works. You cannot see your own blind spots. You think you're doing the best you can. Most of the time, we're not. All right. So, energy comes in. That's life. God, gives you this energy. You think of what you want. You think of the idea. Idea becomes emotion. You get into the feeling of the idea. It's expressed through your body. Vibration expressed through the action. You get some kind of results, and the universe gives you back a reaction. And you keep correcting. And you do this again and again and again and again until it gets it. But what ends up happening, your results will start moving. Now, sometimes this is a 1 step, sometimes it's a 10, sometimes it's 1,000. Like it all depends. It all depends how much action you take. Small action, small result. Big action, big result. Small risk, small result. Big risk, big result. That's the key to freedom. Now, you can apply this in many areas in your life. Many areas in your life. So what we're going to do next, let's see what time. Okay, we've got a few minutes. We're going to do a quick visualization that would help you
Okay.
allow this energy that I'm talking about, how that feels, What would it be like to have your goals achieved? What would it be like to have that freedom day? What would it be like to have that 10 million? What would it be like to have that business running? How do you allow this energy to help you? How do you live with the wish fulfilled? We can all visualize because most of you are probably thinking, oh, can I really do this? This really worked for you, Kamal. Does it work for me? It works for everybody. You have to be willing. And the subconscious mind is getting information anyways. Is being fed anyway, because your current results has to do with what you're feeding your subconscious mind. It's not my law. I just understand it. So this is being expressed. So you might as well start expressing some new things to it. So if you're thinking, would this work for me? I know it will work for you because it's working for me and many of the other clients. You're getting the results anyways. Now, if you want to change your results, you have to start listening. It's being fed anyways. The subconscious mind is being fed anyways. It's time for you to start taking some more control to what you want to feed it. That's what I'm talking about. Now, Well, I said here, this material can be tested. Don't take my word for it. Test it out. Test it out for 30 days. I have somebody now, he's on day 5. He just started 5 days ago. He's already feeling better. I have somebody on day 365. You know, he's almost 1 year with me. So it's all about what you're willing to do. Test it out. Test it out. That's what you have to do. Do I have any more? So let's do the quick meditation and then we go from there. Okay, that's that. Open recent, lavender.
Close your eyes and let yourself totally relax. Okay? You just hear my voice. You hear nothing but my voice. You hear nothing but my voice. I want you to totally relax. Let all tension leave your body. Sit upright. Don't go to sleep. Totally relax. You just hear my voice. You hear nothing but my voice. I want you to feel and see a beautiful lavender energy flowing right into the crown of your head. It's a lavender energy. It's going to circulate through your brain. It's moving right in the back of your eyes, into your nose, your tongue, your throat. This beautiful lavender energy is flowing freely. It's circulating through your head. It's circulating down through your neck, into your shoulders and down your arms. It's right down to your fingertips now. Your arms and neck and head are totally relaxed. This beautiful lavender energy is circulating right through your body. You just hear my voice. You hear nothing but my voice. You're totally relaxed. You have the strongest urge to lift your right arm in the air and you can't move it. It's too relaxed. It's a bit of a phenomenon. You know you can, but you can't. This beautiful lavender energy now circulating through your chest. Circulating all through your chest. Down through your abdomen. Down into your hips and the lower part of your body. It's moving down now through your legs into your knees. You can just feel this lavender energy. It's a healing energy and it's circulating through you. It's giving you the most magnificent feeling. It's going down now through your legs, right into your ankles and into your feet. Your whole body is totally relaxed. You're totally relaxed. You just hear my voice and you're totally relaxed. You have a wonderful feeling. Now you can feel this energy. It's healing every molecule of your body. Every molecule of your body is healing. And the words of Price Pritchett come to your mind. The absence of evidence is not evidence of absence. Just because you can't see it and feel it, you don't know it's happening, it's still happening. There's a healing energy. It's circulating through your body. Everything I've said is recorded in cells in your brain. Every word I've said, everything you've experienced right now is recorded in your cells in your brain. At any time, you can sit in a relaxed state and instantly drop yourself into this state and activate the sound of my voice and the feeling in your body. You're totally relaxed. Now I'm going to count from 1 to 10. Each time I count a number, you're going to feel new energy flow into you. Every time I count a number, you're going to feel new energy. On the count of 10, you're going to feel like you've had a wonderful rest. And you're developing the strongest urge to practice what I'm doing right now and practice it frequently. And you know that every fiber of your being is moving back into a perfection state. There's perfection in every cell and you're coming back into that state. We're going from 1 to 10. Every time I count a number, you're going to feel new energy flow into you. It's the most magnificent feeling. You're up to 1, 2, 3, 4. This energy is flowing into every molecule of your being is being rejuvenated. There's the most phenomenal feeling in you. On the count of 10, you're going to open your eyes. You're going to feel like you've had a wonderful rest. And this magnificent experience is going to stay with you for the rest of your life. And you will always practice this. Every day you're going to practice relaxing and permitting this beautiful lavender energy to flow through you. And you know it's a healing energy. We're up to 5, 6. There's a phenomenal energy moving into you. On the count of 10, you're going to open your eyes. You're going to feel like you've had a wonderful rest. We're up to 6, to 7, to 8, 9, 10.
Perfection. Perfect timing. All right. So with that, take this energy with you throughout the day. Reach out. I
Okay.
want you to have this information. I want you to test it out. I want you to find out for yourself what you can do and how far you can go, because you are meant for greatness. That's why you're here.
Beautiful.
Sounds good. Talk soon.
Excellent. Talk to you soon. I'm going to take a quick walk.